Welcome back, trainers, and we're going to be taking a look at some of the Jungle Cup, which is going to require you to use Pokemon with CP under 500. You can use evolutions, so I was like, you know what, let's invest 200,000 stars and have a little fun here. I don't want to leave you guys left in the dark. I'll go ahead and bring you some of these battles. I know I said I wasn't too interested, and the meta is watered down garbage, which it's not entirely, but what you see, it is kind of just boring and annoying. It got Cottony. You have the Ducklett. It's like, come on, guys. So this Toxicroak does not have Mud Bomb, so oopsie. And I don't know why I swapped into a Skarmory. I should have just stayed where I was at. But hey, mistakes were made. So we're going to be taking a look at Litleo, and I have this Altaria. Did you see the IVs? It's literally a 0015. Probably one of the best stat products maybe you can get for this league. Maybe I have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm just assuming. So Skarmory here, shiny. I did get it for my son. It was under 500 CP, so I was like, okay, let's just power it up a bit and buy that secondary move, and we'll call it good. Now, I was using that Toxicroak, as you've seen here. We're taking it off right after this. I was running into things that are weak to fire, so I was like, let's go ahead and invest in a Litleo. Let's just do that. All right, so let's get into the commentary. Litleo's on the team now. Let's go. And there's that Ducklett. All right, now it's nothing against the opponents that I'm going up against. You use what you got to use. I'm just saying this is the reason why I didn't care for it. But then again, it's like, well, I like Master League. It's like, well, what do you mean, Poke? Meta. You go over to Master League, you see the same 7, 10 Pokemon as well. So it's like, well, what do you get to choose between one or the other meta nonsense. So it's like, yeah, I get it. I understand. So I really can't say too much. It is something new. It is something spicy. And I need to actually focus on that. Okay, now I'll get into the commentary. Swapping into the Cottony here. And just take a look at the charm. I mean, it's charm. This is why it's like so frustrating, but we take the win there because, yeah, looking good. Now, I'm going to be going with Ember because it does do a lot of damage. All right, let's get into this. Horrible lead up against a Galarian Stunfisk. Wow, okay. I was waiting to see one of these. I was like, who's going to have one? Well, there you go. Here's one. So this is the Jungle Cup, 500 CP, and pretty much everything's doing okay damage for the most part. We are, dealing resisted flying type damage, but we're getting a shield. Hey, that sounds good to me. They're not necessarily going to be able to quick move down, but they are going to be able to gain quite a bit of energy here. So what we're going to do is shield up, expecting them to throw another one, and that's fine. I didn't mess up here. I just wanted them to deplete all their energy so we can throw in the Litleo, kind of force them to, I don't know, build up energy. By the time that happens, they're going to be almost knocked out, as you can see here. And we're going to absolutely shield this up and getting ready for a swap. We'll have to see what it is going to be. A Swinub. So I don't know, maybe I should have threw the flame charge here, to be honest. Trying to get the defense drop, didn't happen. So we're just gonna, all right, stay here. There's nothing else we can do after they threw that charge. And now we're gonna go ahead and swap and farm down. Perfect. In comes the, what? Let's see what's gonna happen here. Now they got a Abomasnow. So shields are down. This is perfect. We are taking massive damage from that thing. So we're just going to throw that Sky Attack. And then we're farming down the Galarian Stunfisk. Thank you, 0015 Altaria. Awesome. And it does have the Community Day move, Dazzling Gleam. I didn't use it one time. Okay. All right, so we're going to see a horrible lead into a Swinub. We're going to swap into our Skarmory here. Still going to be taking quite a bit of damage. They go straight Rock Slide. Swapping into a Drifblim here. We're going to go ahead and throw the Sky Attack. And yeah, I was having fun. I was having some fun in this cup. It's definitely some fun. Because you can use evolutions. That's pretty interesting as well. So we're going to go ahead and, this is big. Making it to another Sky Attack. We need to get that shield or do some damage. Perfect. That's just perfect. Now, we don't really want to bring in our Altaria. Well, I do that, I was expecting to see an Icy Wind, but it looks like the Dragon Breath took him out before that happened. Immediately swapping, we're going to be seeing a Scroopy in the back. Aqua Tail is a thing, so got to look out for that. Going to go ahead and shield it up. Now, I'm going to point out my mistake here. I should have went for Flame Charge. Would have done a little bit more damage. Now, I'm not like some sort of trying to say, well, only if I would have. I'm just pointing it out. Because of the battle, I already know what's going to happen. We would have done a little bit more damage, taken them out, potentially done a little bit more damage to this, maybe enough to actually Dragon Breath down and potentially take the win. Mistakes were made. We're going to move on. First time ever using Litleo in this fashion here, so let's keep it going. Any of these Pokemon in these low-range CPs. Horrible lead. Horrible lead. Let's go. All right, so like we discussed yesterday, I'm not going to go over all that. If you want to hear about all the matchups and what you have in the back and this and that, you can go ahead and watch the video, and I'm not even going to go down the route All I'm going to say is I appreciate you all. As a matter of fact, I don't appreciate you. I love you guys. You, the ones who have the common sense to see through the nonsense and not just to agree with me. You can disagree with me all day, but do it in a normal fashion. You don't have to get all bashy and crazy, right? So I appreciate you, and that's all we'll say. You guys are just too good to me, to be honest. So here we go. Up against the Drifblim here. This is a common thing I was seeing. Seems like a pretty solid pick for sure, too, because of that icy wind. Bringing in Litleo here, unfortunately not able to farm down. We're going to let this go through, calling an icy wind. All right, not very effective, but still doing about almost half. In comes the freaking thing here. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to go ahead and go crunch and taking the win on that. What you got in the back? Oh, it's that Drifblim. All right. All right, so let's keep it going here, folks. Next battle. Let's not get distracted. Good lead up against the Barboach, as my brother would call it. All right, so we're going to go ahead, I think, let this go. Yeah, Mud Bomb, still doing some good damage. You know, these 500 CP Pokemon are very low. Nothing's too tanky here. And you're going to see some crazy stuff. Oh, my goodness. Steelix, I made one. I probably spent 300,000 Stardust. Yeah. Why? I don't know. I'm just crazy like that. We'll have to get into some more battles tomorrow for sure. So they're swapping into a Ducklett. We're going to go ahead and bring in our Altaria and let this go through, expecting a water or flying move, and we're going to get a Bubble Beam. Oh, man, I absolutely love to see that. Sure, they lowered my attack, but it doesn't really matter at this point. Getting to a Sky Attack, struggling to hit the bubbles, in which we were able to do that. And we are going to easily we could have shielded it up, yeah, I guess. Just farmed them down, but I decided to just go ahead and let it go. Bring in the Litleo so we can hold on to the shield. And what do we have in the back? A Skorupi. Good to go. Now, Aquatail yet again. We got to look out for that. There it is. And making it to the Flame Charge. What? Why did I do that? I just could have just went Crunch. That was a little unnecessary. Okay. Anyways, into the next battle. Ooh, Bellsprout Tacos. That's a funny name. So we're met with a Pikachu Libre, but bad lead already. Okay. Swapping into our Altaria here. I think I accidentally used... Okay, I was going to say. I think I accidentally used a shield, and we're letting it go through. Good call. And now we're just going to go ahead and throw Sky Attack here. They did swap into a Zubat. So, folks... oh my goodness, this is crazy. This is why this cup is actually pretty crazy and funny. So they Poison Fang me, and I'm thinking, crap, you're going to farm me down. Zubat's going to destroy me here. That thing's purified, so we're getting a little nervous. Bring it into Steel type, thinking I'm going to, have the Skarmory resist everything. Yeah, return, but almost one-shots me. Wow, Zubat just put in the work. I had to show this battle. All right, so we're fully loaded on energy. They're bringing in that Pikachu. Bringing in the Litleo. We are going to shield this up because we do not want to get hit by a Flying Press or a Thunder Punch. They have a Skorupi in the back, and again, I go for Crunch. Should have went for the Flame Charge. I don't know what I'm doing over here, but hey, again, mistakes are made, right? So, to be honest, I don't even think that would have helped much at all. Maybe. Actually, no, it would have. Again, wow, it would have. There you go. Take notes. Flame Charge. Don't Crunch. Unless shields are down, you got a Ghost with full health or something like that. All right, into the next battle here, folks. This is not the longest one around because, yeah, guy went into Master League. So everything we have on our team is going to be able to counter this Chikorita here. So poor Chikorita Headbanger is going to have to put up with some hard times here. But at the same time, it's telling the Skarmory, you can do some big damage to me, but before you do take me out, I'm going to make you suffer. And it sure did. Almost took us out, but... yeah, we didn't use any shields, neither did they. We're just going to instantly go for the Sky Attack. As soon as I saw it was the Skarmory or the Scrafty, we're able to get to two of them, which we should pull out two shields if they wanted to survive. And they immediately take us out, which is perfect. We're going to go ahead and bring in Altaria here. They're going to instantly swap into a Nidoran, and we're going to bring in that Litleo. Now, I still have two shields, and not exactly knowing what moves they have, I let it go through. So I guess we're okay here, but now we're going to start shielding up. We're in a pretty decently comfortable position. I wasn't sure if I should have just let it go, hit a charge move, and then just bring in the Altaria. So this is what I'm going to do here. It's going to go for Flame Charge. Finally, we're doing that. In comes the Scrafty. We're doing a little bit of damage before we do go down. Now, we may need to call this correctly because this is, the Jungle Cup, very low CP. And they will be able to take us out with a foul play potentially. So I wasn't messing around. Calling their Power Up Punch is just great. We don't need to hit all the bubbles, and we take the win there. Looking good into the next battle. And if you do enjoy my videos, please give it a thumbs up because Lord knows The haters are all over me. So we're going to swap after that good lead. They're going to be bringing in a Diggersby here, and let's just hope there's no Hyper Beam, although that was a little bit quick. Oh, this is beautiful. We already know what we're going to do here. We're farming all the way down to Funky Town because they do have Earthquake, and we're going to come out of this with a lot of energy. But not only that, we're going to come out of it with low health, which is also good, so they cannot farm potentially too much with the next Pokemon. So that's good. So another Fire Punch here. They're just going to town with that. All right. And now we have 2 Sky Attacks ready to go. As you can see, we do have Moonblast. Did I call it something else? Did I call it... Oh my goodness. All right. Well, you know what I meant, right? So anyways, we're going to go ahead and go for another Sky Attack here. And a Chansey. Oh, wow. Wow. That's something new. Wasn't too sure if I should have went for Moonblast. I figured just Sky Attack, right? I think that was our best bet. And Skarmory is going to be able to handle it. It's going to resist everything it's going to throw at us. I mean, Psychic, Hyper Beam, whatever the heck it has. Okay, wow, that really didn't do much at all. Swapping into their own Skarmory, that Shadow, we immediately bring in Litleo, and they say, I'm good, and they back out, we take the win. All right, into the next battle. I'm going to tell you, Litleo is something you definitely want to use, okay? This thing, as soon as I put it on the team, it was night and day. Now, this is a battle I really want you to see here. So we are met with a Steelix in the lead up against our Skarmory. Wow, what is... Let's go, Brave Bird. Boom, let's go. Like I said, this is the, very low combat power Pokemon, so everything's taking a lot of damage. Heavy Slam almost taking me out. Kind of made my jaw drop a bit there. Bringing in the Litleo. And they are coming in with a Marsh Stomp, instantly swapping, and they're going to be bringing in that Ducklett. So we're fine here. As far as I know, there's no ice moves, right? Like I said, I have really been kind of busy lately, and I've been kind of taking it easy with Pokemon Go. It's not like there's anything else that's been distracting me, and it's not like I'm thinking, oh, I just don't like Pokemon Go anymore or something like that. It's still like day one to me, to be honest. It's just I gotta know when to take it easy, when to slow down the videos, because I know I'm getting a little off topic here, but taxes, guys. You got to regulate yourself to a certain amount of income that you want to have, so you don't go into the next tax bracket and get completely screwed by Uncle Sam, because you already know they love to do that. All right, anyway, sorry I kind of went off topics, but I know you all love to hear me. Look what we got. Shiny, Azelf. There's our reward for playing the keep wanting to call it the Little Cup, basically Little Jungle Cup. I'll take it. Let's see how long it takes me to catch it. I cannot tell you how much I am annoyed by getting a legendary in Go Battle League rewards, because I'm sitting there for like 10 minutes wasting resources, throwing, and I can never catch it. It's not like I can't throw at it. It just doesn't stay. Check it out. We hit it inside the ring and we hit it outside the ring and we catch it like that. Are you kidding? Okay. Anyways, if you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for new, turn notifications on, folks, and I'll be keeping you up to date and bringing you the truth you already know. Thank you for watching, and God bless. Take care.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!